Yesterday was Election Day in America, the first big election since Trump's 2024 victory. It was a chance to see if the Democrats had any pulse whatsoever. And last night showed not only are they alive, they are coked up like Don Jr. at a crypto convention. Whoa! Whoa! Whew! Whew! They scored a 13-point victory in the New Jersey governor race, a 15-point victory in the Virginia governor race, a landslide win for California's Prop 50, and let's not forget the biggest victory of the night, the one no one can stop talking about.
Democrats flipped 2 seats on Georgia's Public Service Commission in this year's election.
Yeah, that is huge for our state.
Yeah! Yeah! The Georgia Public Service Commission. When I say Georgia Public, you say Service Commission. Georgia Public. Georgia Public. Oh, man. Oh. Do you folks know what this means? Yeah, seriously, do you know any idea what this means? Okay, whatever. The Dems are taking the W. The point is, people were excited to vote, especially the younger generation.
Hi, I'm so excited to vote. It's giving election day.
It's giving election day?
It's giving election day.
Why are you here? What's the motivating factor?
No, it's giving yes on Prop 50. It's giving hot people vote yes on Prop 50.
This clip is giving me a migraine. It's giving me second thoughts about democracy being for everybody. It's giving, let's raise the voting age to 1 year older than she is. But this, you know what? This is a good reminder to everybody that when the Gen Zers at your office start glitching like that, it's good to unplug them for 10 seconds, then restart. Usually fixes the issue. But still, you can see the enthusiasm. People all over the country were excited to vote, even people who could not, technically speaking, vote.
Officials in Kentucky were flooded with complaints from voters demanding to know why polling places were closed. Kentucky's Secretary of State cleared up the confusion, posting, quote, Kentucky votes next year. You cannot vote in Kentucky for the mayor of New York City or the governor of Virginia. Sorry.
Kentucky. How can I put this respectfully? You are not giving intelligence. Of course, the biggest story of the night was Zohran Mamdani, who is... Zohran Mamdani, who is democratically elected as Sultan of the People's Republic of Al-New Yorkistan. Mamdani won by assembly in a coalition of young people, working-class families, pagan graphic designers, non-binary baristas, and, of course, Bushwick couples looking to make him their third. Meanwhile, his opponent, Andrew Cuomo, had his votes eaten into by Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa. It was an unfortunate divide, but Cuomo's voters took it graciously.
Hey, Curtis, you're a f***ing scumbag like I said all along, all these months. You f***ing got 8% of the vote. You split the f***ing vote. You f***ing sold out like f***ing Judas sold out f***ing Jesus. For the 30 f***ing points is over. Go f*** yourself.
Whoa. I like hearing Bible stories told that way. Maybe I should go to church in Staten Island. Jesus curing the lepers. Meanwhile, Mary Magdalene is over here with the big flapping around. Forget about it. Corinthians 4:16. While some New Yorkers are turning so red Curtis Sliwa could wear them as a hat, other New Yorkers are processing their emotions in a different way.
New Yorkers are going to flee. They're going to flee New York because of Zohran Mamdani.
His win still sets the stage for a large mass exodus out of New York.
With this guy in charge, you know, they're talking about 1 million people leaving New York City.
A full 9% of people say that they will leave.
Wow. You're telling me 9% of apartments are about to become available? Oh. Holy shit. That would be the fastest a mayor has ever delivered on a campaign promise. But seriously though, I don't want 1 million people to leave New York City. I want 2 million people to leave New York City. My subway commute this morning was so packed, I had to sit on an elderly man's lap, and he was already stacked on top of a pregnant teenager. Now, I highly doubt that most people will follow through on their threats to leave New York. But it turns out one New Yorker already has his bags packed, and he happens to be the current mayor of New York City.
Countries are calling me and asking me to come and do what I did in New York City. It's an amazing opportunity that's waiting for me. I can fly private now. I can go on a cruise. I can hang out in St. Bart. And the joy of it, when y'all come and say, you know, what are you doing going to Spain? I could just give you the finger and keep it moving. I had to be stuck on stupid to want to do this again. You know? So let me bounce, man. I got a whole life to live.
Hey, man, no one forced you to be mayor. You ran for mayor. And also, you're currently the mayor. You have 2 months left. It's way too early to give a Jerry Maguire speech. You bitches, I'm out. After Christmas. Right now, let's brainstorm on trash pickup, shall we? And by the way, why are you wearing a tuxedo shirt? Are you starting your day or ending it? How does this work? But I will say this. Whether you voted for Mamdani or Cuomo, or you split your vote for Curtis Lewa, you f***ing scumbag, all of us New Yorkers are going to miss Eric Adams. So, as the mayor heads off into the great Turkish Airlines lounge in the sky, let's take one last look back at the legacy he left behind.
New York City is the greatest city on the globe. That makes me the greatest mayor on the globe. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open. We know New York City is the Islamabad of America, is the Lagos of America, the Athens of America. Lima, Port-au-Prince, Kyiv, Zagreb. New York City is the Istanbul of America. I start the day with telling my team, we gotta follow the law. I sleep well at night with my little teddy bear because I follow the rules. I was not offered any position to go to Turkey, to eat turkey, to do anything else. I'm not going to resign. I'm going to reign. I'm like broccoli. You're going to hate me now, but you're going to love me later. I'm Gandhi-like. I think like Gandhi. I act like Gandhi. I want to be like Gandhi. 1 a.m. in the morning, I'm sitting in the back of a closed barbershop or beauty salon, smoking a cigar and drinking some Henny or a single malt scotch. It's not the tweet, it's the street. You have to inspect what you expect or is all suspect. When I do my dime, I can do my time, and I won't hear anyone whine. This is a city of swagger. We need a mayor of swagger. We can talk about erectile dysfunction, but not clitoris stimulation. Something is wrong. I heard a shorty that lived out here, sharing a pie with your boo is like, that's the ultimate. You may drive by, you may see eye candy sitting down somewhere, you may want to slip them your number. I don't know what I'll do without my incense, my candles, my bubble baths, and my roses. I hate rats. Rats may be listening. I'm terrified of rats. We're gonna kill rats. If you're not scared of rats, you're my hero. All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. I'm a lion, and lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Andrew Cuomo is a snake and a liar. I'm here today to endorse Andrew Cuomo. You know, I wake up in the morning at some time and look at myself and I give myself the finger. I am the pilot, folks. And you are all passengers. Pray for me to land the plane, because there's no parachutes on this plane. We're all going down together. If they like it or not, I'm the mayor. As I go to the next leg of my journey, I'm leaving you a good city. Don't f*** it up.